Hi fire signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Your element is about inspiration. You're about romance. Your element is the lesson of power, okay, fire signs? We are learning to manage our emotions. You can identify your intuition, so you can co-create with the universe. You're looking at success, okay? You're a Leo person. You could be looking at victory. You could be looking at initiating when it comes to the soul of the self, giving you lots of tools, okay, to be resourceful. All right, you're looking at maybe the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is you coming in with victory. Fire signs. All right, look at respect, admiration. Okay, it looks like you have gratitude when it comes to your energy. All right, you look at your energy for your success. Maybe you're learning about energy, or you got a message that's up to your energy. But please, it also can mean a messenger card. It looks like you've got a message from the soul of the self to make you more resourceful. Okay, so be cautious when it comes to other people's energy around you. All right, when it comes to your accolades. All right, you can be looking at maybe someone disrespecting you in your energy, or you have the fear in the air when it comes to an enemy at your gates. All right, fire signs, it looks like you're going into victory, so enjoy it. Okay, because fire signs, someone's thoughts looking back. Maybe they're seeing the power of you taming the beast. What's hidden? A Queen of Wands. Maybe a Queen of Wands looking at maybe a Aquarius person, or maybe a Leo person when it comes to maybe someone lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Maybe your faith has been tested. Okay, Queen of Wands, when it comes to maybe someone's strength, the power of someone's lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend in your energy. Okay, maybe looking at into me, I know, okay, that someone is looking at challenges and obstacles. Someone has to tame their beast. Maybe a Leo person is maybe trying to tame that beast when it comes to thieving. Someone's stealing, someone's got the insight, someone's very comfortable when it comes to the insight of how someone's ships are coming in. And I think it's due to lying. Someone's being a very unreliable friend. Someone's plagiarizing. So someone's doing a sneak attack, sneaky, beaky, becky, being very deceptive. You're looking at someone trying to run away with thieving. So now you've got enemy in your camp, disrespecting when it comes to your victory. They're going against your victory and your courage. But you got the courage to put your thoughts on, because you're looking at a futuristic thinking person. Maybe someone told you something in the future. Aquarius person will tell you something that's going to happen in the future. And now maybe you're looking at a friend that set a trap. You have to use your intuition. You will have victory when it comes to catching someone, because someone took a risk. Is it worth the reward? Fire signs. You could be thinking about Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, you could think about Aquarius person or an Aries person. You could be looking at your good fortune when it comes to Gemini. You could be looking at maybe the communication, okay, when it comes to the bounding, or maybe victimization when it comes to restrictions of someone's thoughts. Maybe you see someone setting a trap when it comes to maybe futuristic thinking person, Aquarius person. Maybe you're making sure it's worth the risk if you're going to take such a... Ooh, we've got the lines coming up. Ooh, maybe a Aquarius person, a tarot reader, seeing the conjuncts of the future. So now you're looking at maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe when it comes to your victory, your resources, when it comes to maybe you coming in, maybe you had a little bit of confusion. Maybe something was out of control, fire signs, when it comes to the truth. But you're seeing the truth now. Maybe you got clarity, you went within, okay? You got your intellect, your wisdom, your Godhead. Maybe you initiated understanding about the truth to make a decision, to be more logical, to walk away from maybe a judgment when it comes to a cycle of karmic cycles. You're probably looking at an air sign person or someone in their thoughts when it comes to a judgment. Someone had a very poor judgment. Into me, I know. Because into me, I see the willpower of taming the beast, to bring back in equalism. Because I have the thoughts of a lion to conquer any lies in my energy by claiming my power, and I'm going to be using it for good. Coming out my karmic cycle. You could be looking at someone's intellect. All right, look at the truth, fire signs. You're going to have a very good victory with your intellect. All right. You're making your indecisions into a solid decision, which is very good. Okay, so we can look at your potentials. You're going to have triumph, it looks like. First, it was confusion. There was no control. Maybe you're seeing a false foundation when it comes to the devil in the tower, trying to take control. Lust over love. Maybe you're taking control, all right? And you're taming the beast that's in the tower. Okay, the tower is someone not building heaven on earth. So maybe you're ducking and diving, you know. Maybe you're trying to like not get the boat to hit you because someone's crown's coming off. There seems to be danger, all right? But you're looking at clarity, okay? You're looking at illumination. You've had an enlightenment and an inspiration. Maybe you've had a dream, an epiphany. And someone saw this in the future of a disaster happening, and maybe you went against your better self, so now you're looking at destruction. Because maybe you saw victory in someone's structure, but you didn't see the confusion. You were going into a failed structure. Maybe you're looking at the devil in the tower when it comes to a Cancer person, maybe in your feelings, when it comes to deception. Someone's hiding information because someone's very toxic. Sorry, fire signs, something's in me now. So now you're looking at upheaval, you're looking at ruin, because it seems to be an alarm. You've got to use your intuition. But the main energy is you can come out with a victory if you put on your leadership and you stay within your discernment. You can definitely get through it, because I can definitely see aggressive energy in your tower when it comes to maybe the intense of masculine energy. The masculine energy, maybe you're rebuilding your foundation after deception. Maybe you got a different perspective when it comes to the strength. Maybe your strength was tested in a time of deception. Maybe you're looking at fears in the air, but you understand it's an illusion. So now you're coming out with triumph, maybe, fire signs. Using your intuition to go past an illusion. You go past the illusion. Because oddly enough, the moon is looking at your mood. And maybe you look at your intuition when it comes to your spiritual intuition and your psychic abilities. Someone's probably jealous of your psychic abilities. Or someone's looking at moon magic. You could be having an epiphany. You could be having an epiphany, fire signs, about someone being deceptive, a Cancer person, Taurus person, when it comes to adventure. They went right into maybe a deal and they're running back out again. Because someone's lying, maybe. You're seeing the fruitation, maybe, of someone's mood, maybe. Maybe you're tying up one or two loose ends when it comes to reflecting on your success. Maybe you had a delay and you're preparing for another cycle. Because we saw the moon, the sun, moon, sun and moon. Sun and moon. So maybe you've got the strength, the willpower within yourself when it comes to deception. It's been illuminated, and now you're seeing a different perspective about a hidden enemy when it comes to the magician. Somebody's manipulating. Maybe someone's manipulating when it comes to your happiness. Maybe you're seeing the nature of moon cycles. Maybe someone's playing with moon cycles, you know. And now you understand that someone's got a hidden shadow. hidden. But what's on your table? Your resources. You got enough resources, fire sign. It's on your table. Just channel in. What's above is below. What you see above is below. So trust your dreams. Trust your intuition. Prepare for your next cycle. Because I can see you manifesting a new cycle, it looks like. Because now it looks like you're looking at patience. Maybe you're looking at sacrificing due to manipulation. Now you're looking at your own willpower when it comes to your foresight. Looking at reality when it comes to separation, isolation, meditation, what's on your table. Punishment, imprisonment, treason, restraints. But you can manifest out of this, fire signs. Remember, we saw the lion card. You've got the willpower. Your thoughts can move with the speed of light. Your thoughts can move just as fast. And maybe your hand is quicker than your eye. Or your eye is bigger than your blood clot belly. Misusing gifts and talents. What's in your energy? Trickery. Someone's conning. You could be a showman. You could be looking at maybe someone's confidence, someone's talent. You've got the willpower collective. Fire signs, all right, to go past this manipulation. You've got the power, okay? Because what's presenting in front of you? Pureness, innocence. That's what you got to use. You got the innocence of the soul. The soul, okay, is maybe looking at your shoulder and saying, yo, fire signs. You got the passion. You got the physical nature. Do you know what I mean? To maybe look beyond the human body. Because you're illuminating an opportunity when it comes to a creative idea. The mind's been illuminated. And now the phoenix is rising. When it comes to the soul, because the heart is the seat of the soul, and now you've been illuminated. You look at your own mastery, what's on your table. God will prepare your table in front of your enemy. Just focus on your talent, your willpower, all right? Don't play with magic. Just walk in love, talking truth, and there's your magic right there. Everything you need is on the table. Maybe looking at a reunion, or maybe looking at a third-party person. Maybe you're exposing, you're happy with a Queen of Cups, or maybe you had a wish fulfillment. Maybe you got a wish fulfillment from a woman that works at home and can take care of children, and that's your wish fulfillment. Yeah, maybe look at a new foundation. Maybe look at your inheritance, using your intuition and seeing the Empress and coming in reliable because you're looking at God. Or you could look at King of Swords when it comes to maybe lack of commitment, illusions, deception, too many choices. You've got to trust your own inner voice. But you look at a tarot reader or a higher priestess higher than the Pope. Someone's looking at something. A business decision, a missed opportunity, or opportunity not taken. When it comes to a cancer person or a car. Someone's looking at a legal matter. When it comes to a team, maybe you're working on maybe a construction of houses for families, but it seems to be stuckness. Maybe you're defending a creative person when it comes to a new creative idea, which seems to be a conflict. There seems to be a competition, heartbreak, no common ground. Maybe looking into an investment, putting all the old investments away, look at your new one, because you've got a foundation coming down. I can see you applying a new foundation when it comes to money matters. You're looking at your steps. Maybe you saw a counterpart because you saw an empress, different perspective about soulmates. Now maybe you're seeing your King of Wands, Queen of Wands. And now you're looking at the Two of Cups, but before there was a line. You didn't want to cross a bridge because on the other side of your thoughts of delays, there was a third party in your energy being very demonic, very jealous, was a burden. Sagittarius person when it comes to unrequited love. Now someone can't look, maybe because it's shameful. Someone got a message from a Queen of Swords when it comes to the battle behind her back. Now the Queen of Swords come to calmer waters. Maybe you're going and relocating to a Queen of Wands, but you're looking back at Queen of Wands lying about an Aquarius person. So then you're taming that beast because you're looking at maybe King of Wands, King of Pentacles, taming that beast over there as well because it's going to be insight. Maybe about a team of people or someone wiring money when it comes to maybe project. Or maybe you're trying to channel in the Emperor energy. Be more self-sufficient. After a backstab, completing the option, giving your love. Yeah. Maybe in love. Working on your own emotions. Yeah, maybe working on your own emotions. Be more adventurous with yourself. Remember, it's all about relationship with yourself first. But it seems to be maybe a problem. I just saw a King of Cups. Maybe you're looking at misusing his gifts and talents. Maybe bring trickery when it comes to his hand. Maybe looking at maybe a conversation when it comes to a King of Pentacles or saw someone sitting in front of. Or you're looking at maybe manifesting healing. You could be thinking about Aquarius person or the truth about Taurus person when it comes to donations. You could be looking at your own healing. Yeah, have a relationship with yourself first because you seem like you're coming down on a tower. Look at happily ever after when it comes to I have, because I know. I'm looking at happiness after, especially after deception. Maybe you're looking at an inspiration or a wish that's coming true when it comes to maybe your wishes, because you're looking at your dreams, having faith in God. Pour spirituality back into yourself, pour it back to the community. That's your karmic deck, that balance, because it seems to be the devil we saw was in the tower. When the devil's in the tower, then the Aquarius comes in, and then now you're seeing promises, expectations coming to fruitions. You look at your own confidence because you're seeing the light in you. Maybe you maybe had a what do you call it, that catalytic phoenix rising. Someone's a phoenix rising after a broken dream, unfulfilled wish, especially after darkness. I can see you going into more equal give and take because you went into like an imbalanced relationship maybe. So now you look at your understanding your own human psyche when it comes to futuristic thinking, or a friend that's an Aquarius person, or you're thinking of the 11th house. When it comes to your own social groups, maybe looking at the utopian, maybe looking at maybe Uranus when it comes to free man walking. Sometimes we look like a little rebel because you're paying attention to your own dreams and it may not fit the energy of your own success with other people. So this is where maybe you had some dark times because maybe you had an offering of guidance from someone to bring hope and inspiration to brighten up your day. Okay, because you're just listening like you're going for a terrible time at the moment. Maybe it's an Aquarius person or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. Being very nurturing, very loving, very inspirational person. You can look at a Leo person or a Taurus person or Aquarius person. You could be looking at maybe marriage or your own tradition or your own culture. But now look at commitment. Or you're looking at being a spiritual teacher, or you're seeing an Aquarius person as a spiritual teacher or a guru, being very successful, making a breakthrough. Maybe it's a shock to you. Maybe you're having an epiphany when it comes to maybe legends, and maybe when it comes to maybe myths. Or you're looking at the cup of love. Use your intuition. Ooh, I like when the cards mode like that. That's beautiful. That means whatever deception you went through, fire signs, all right, you're molding it together, healing. Because now you're looking at the star and the moon, illuminating a deception. Somebody's barking up the wrong tree because somebody was people pleasing. But now someone's shocked and been illuminated. The truth has been illuminated. So now maybe you're paying attention to your dreams so you can go through the shadows of someone's lie to head you to the truth. Because why? You're seeing the light in you, the stars in you, to give you that guidance, that hope, the inspiration to brighten your light through the dark. Okay? So now maybe you're seeing the light in the dark. All right? Like my soulmate, I call him the light in the dark. All right? Maybe you're seeing the daughter of maybe love or a star seed. Okay? Because now you're looking at the dark and the light. That's beautiful. Fire sign, that's beautiful. Especially after you have to duck and dive. Maybe you're ducking and diving your healing, or ducking and diving when it comes to maybe deception or a secret or having a fear. Or maybe you feel trapped. But now you're releasing. Because now you're seeing maybe your own feminine and masculine energy. I like when this comes together like that. I think it's nice. It's really illuminating. That means you're really watering your foundation because you've got a different perspective. So now you're looking at your foundation and you're watering your foundation, fire signs. I can see the willpower that's coming through. Maybe you're trusting your dreams because you're illuminating. Okay, when it comes to a secret, you're using your intuition. You're trusting in your, you know what, the more you walk in love and talk in truth, Mercury is working with you and you're going through an illusion. So you're cutting through an illusion. You're going to the deepest, darkest secrets of maybe your own desires when it comes to the Pisces energy, using your intuition. Okay. All right, so maybe you've got using your, you've highlighted and you got the truth about maybe someone that was in danger or there was a hidden enemy in your camp. Maybe you're looking at maybe the secrets being illuminated, seeing the truth, the power of someone's illumination. Maybe you're doing your own self-reflection when it comes to romance, or when it comes to your own feminine and masculine energy. Because the femininity is the intuition, okay? Because it's the unconsciousness. And you're balancing unconscious and subconscious. Because now you're looking at the cycle of life when it comes to nature and nurture, flight and fear. Or is it fear and fight? Fight and fear. Put it in the comment box. Can't remember what it is. But you're cutting through your deception at reception. Because now you're seeing the darkness at first. Now you're seeing the light. And now you're seeing your happily ever after going through. Okay? You're having beautiful, it's about clarity within yourself, doing your deepest, darkest healing. Now you're looking at clarity. Because it's like, there's an ocean where there's gold under the ocean. And not even like animal marines can go that far down. And not even scuba divers can go that far down. It's just like us. The more we do our deepest diving of healing and going through our deepest, darkest desires, now the healing brings up your inner resources. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Maybe you look at the beginning of a project, all right, or you're working through to reach your fruition when it comes to maybe your own fullness, all right? Reflecting on your own success. You're reflecting on maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe you're reflecting on maybe balancing the dark and the light. Okay, because now we've got the earth angels coming in and taking down all the naughty names because the devil's in the tower. And that's when you got the devil in the tower, The jury's coming, and now you're looking at your healing. But normally it's the other way around. But you're reflecting on the sequences, the signicities of God's law. So you can take that leap of faith with no baggage, no expectations. I know you're going through a critical decision, but you've got all the tools in your bag to be successful. Okay? Because now you're illuminating the mind, fire signs, all right? Because now you're listening to your own inner voice when it comes to your own inner intuition. Okay? Because I told you the devil was in the house. Do you know what I mean? It's about God's law. It's about someone built a tower, all right? A tower could be a business, relationship, could be family, or your own damn ego, or your pride. It was built on deception, away from your intuition. It was more in the energy of temptation, obsession, greed, manipulation, because people see your success. You think maybe you should carry everybody else, and sometimes people, things in places is your downfall because they bring the darkness. No, you've got to understand energy. All right. So now you're looking at maybe violence, evil, or maybe looking at your own sins of addictions, or looking at a scapegoat. Somebody wants to use you as an scapegoat because they want to be the greatest of all times. That's why I don't believe in that stupid saying. The goat, man. It's the goat's head. Your team of people wanting to use you as a sacrifice. When it comes to the Three of Pentacles, now you got a different perspective about the devil energy, or you got a different perspective about a Capricorn maybe, when it comes to striking the resemblance of a demon. Maybe you're seeing your own earthly matters when it comes to your earthly powers. Maybe looking at your own power when it comes to maybe a claimant. But be careful of your treasures when it comes to the earthly world of business, career, or maybe your own social standing when it comes to your victory and sharing your resources. Because you can be resourceful. Everyone around you can be resourceful. But be careful of the greed. Because Earth's got enough tools for everyone, but not for the greedy. Because the devil's ruled by the Capricorn sign. Okay? The Saturn planet. It brings boundaries, limitations, okay? Because it's stuck in the glamour energy. So you don't want to go too much in materialism, but you still want that balance. Do you know what I mean? Because we all like luxury, but be careful what it represents, because now you look at disdain, disrespect when it comes to your foundation, They're not looking at you as a human existence. They're looking at you as the gate to matter, to materialism. That's what you're the gate for. Materialism. So people can use, because here's the gate to materialism. If you're successful, that means you've got a lot of abundance, but people are using you as the gateway to matter. So they're bringing their energy of greed, manipulation, scapegoating, maybe looking for loans for business, career, you name it, So now you've got to look at your boundaries when it comes to your limitations, when it comes to manifestation. Dark magic. You've got a different perspective about dark magic. Because you feel trapped. Because you feel like you've been sacrificed. Because there's an upheaval, disaster, when it comes to an epiphany from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Maybe you're trying to escape. Yeah, because you feel backstabbed. Because now you're looking at come to calmer waters about Aquarius person. Ooh, Queen of Wands is lying about Aquarius being calmer, come to calmer waters. You look at your own strength, maybe Leo person, Aries person, or you're looking at maybe the King of Pentacles. Fire sign, you feel like you're coming to peace. Alright? I can see you're at the 10. 10 is always an ending, because the 9 is the ending. Remember, when it comes to numerology, when it comes to spirituality, you have 0 to 9. It's like you're at the 10, all right? So don't be too hard on yourself. You can come to calmer waters, all right? Because you can, it's never too late to unbound yourself away from toxic people and places and energy. It seems like maybe you're corresponding with a Gemini person. Maybe you have an enlightenment, maybe about a Gemini person, or you're in your thoughts when it comes to communication. Maybe you're worried about being stabbed in the back, but don't turn your back. Instead, turn around and face your motherfucking fears. That's a good one. Turn around and face your fears. Turn around. What's above is below. What's up is down. Don't be down. Face your fears. Because up in heaven, you're strong. Down there, you're acting like a weak little bitch. Turn around and face your fears. And you won't be stabbed in the back. You gotta face the devil for what it is. All right? Maybe you're looking at maybe a fortune teller where maybe someone may be carefully pointing out that you're at the Ten of Swords. It was about a violence. It was about death through black magic or dark entities or greedy beaky beckies in your energy or greedy beaky players. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you feel someone was maybe sacrificing you. Now there's an imprisonment or treason. But get up. You got a new horizon, fire signs. Come to peace with it. Use your intuition. You can turn around and face the devil. Or you look at maybe the ace in you. A desire for a new beginning to start again. Because now you're looking at, you can't get any lower than this. You can only rise now. The phoenix rising. You can only rise now. Okay? Maybe you feel you were stabbed in the back. Maybe by an earth sign person. Okay? Or maybe a Pisces person. Or an air sign person. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you're looking at someone told you a lie about an air sign person. Or you look at maybe an air sign person. When it comes to maybe gossiping, being spiteful, maybe you're afraid that the person's going to stab you in the back because you probably did it. Grow up. Face your fears. Address your lies. And see all your manifestations come to manifestation. Because when you cut up, look at this. Your mind is coming to calmer waters. You got up, now you can move away because you're facing your fears. Maybe want to go towards a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, but there seems to be a vicious personal attack in your energy, in your camp, in your home, at work, people, things, and places. People are gossiping, backstabbing. Face your fears. Okay? There's a lots of words, lots of thoughts. Okay? Put them together in your discernment. The more you walk in the light would irritate their demons. Alright? So don't be afraid, okay, fire signs, to come to peace. Alright? Especially when someone's doing the blame game, imprisonment. Maybe someone feels paranoid, bounded by the devil because of an entrapment. So now they're looking at victimization. You look at crisis in your mind, maybe. Come to calmer waters, because Aquarius has come to calmer waters. Do the same. Okay? Look at your own freedom. Look at your own liberation. Because now you're looking at self-sufficiency, coming out of an entrapment after a lie. You got the courage and the self-respect. Okay? Someone in your energy was lying, stealing, cheating, maybe about a Aquarius person or a Aquarius person. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you feel humiliated or sabotaged, or maybe you look at self-sabotage and stinky, beaky, bakey, smiling in your face, pillow talking, whatever it is. Come to peace with it. Walk in love, talk in truth. And there's your liberation. Who's sticking out? A Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, man. She's lying. She keeps looking back. An Aquarius person come to calmer waters. Just come to peace about this Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius in your energy. Or you could be dealing with a King of Pentacles. You know, when it comes to the Emperor energy. You know, come to calmer waters. You could be fire signs looking at a situation where maybe you was told a lie, you set sail, maybe you done immigration, whatever journey it was, learn from it. This is Earth School. We all have the ability of being future thinkers, especially you fire signs. You're about the vision, you're about leadership, you're about the courage, okay? Yes, there was delays when it comes to your journey, when it comes to rewards, when it comes to maybe divine guidance, but you're looking at transitioning. Okay, a beautiful transitioning. Maybe you're traveling, okay, maybe a voyage, or maybe you're traveling through water, underwater, through water. Who knows what water? It could be your own emotions. Come to peace with it, okay? Because wherever you are right now, it doesn't seem to be any peace. People are taking a piss, using you as the gateway to materialism. Remember, fire signs, walk in love, talking truth. I love you guys. Bye.